The Unocal $121,000 money got in their eyes. They tried so hard to get on the pole that they both qualified poorly.
Well, that's a very possible explanation, because Morgan Shepherd you really didn't think of. Oh, and Richard Petty has spun. Looks like that's right up here at the...
and there's Hut Stricklin in the high 57 car, one of the rookie drivers. That's as they come off of turn 5, and the caution is out at the start-finish line, so it will be a full course caution as Richard gets his car righted now and heads back around.
And these guys were battling for 22nd position, Richard Petty and Hut Stricklin, when they apparently had a coming together, and both spun, and that has brought out a full course caution for the first time here at the Budweiser at the Glen. There's Richard Petty, who has gotten his car headed back in the right direction and is circling the racetrack.
And Bob, Jeff Bodine has just made a pit stop. He had made a pit stop earlier and made a 4-tire change. He has come in now, but he'll get back out, stay in the lead lap, and this might work to his advantage, because I think most of the front runners are going to be coming into the pits once they come around. Yes, indeed. Here comes Kenny Schrader and others as Jeff Bodine catches up to Stan Barrett in car number 90, but the leaders are into the pits.
We saw Darren Brassfield in the white car going around with a rubber flying off a left rear tire that he has flat.
So Jeff Bodine stays out onto the racetrack, but most of those who are running up front are in. And look at the crowded pit road. Ricky Rudd is in for a change of rubber on his Quaker State Buick. Bill Elliott is also in for a pit stop. So is Dale Earnhardt and several others who are running up front. Rusty Wallace, the crew cam, we have it on the man who catches the gas. And you can see the action in Rusty Wallace's pit areas. The fuel goes into that car and the tires are being changed. Of course, the fuel...
They have to back him up so he can get out. Boy, that's what we're talking about, the pit congestion, and they had to back Rusty Wallace up so he could get out of the pits. That cost him an extra few seconds.
The hood's up on Bill Elliott's car. The hood is up on Elliott's car. They've got some kind of problem under the hood of Bill Elliott. Oh, he's going to be last in the field going out.
He remains on pit road as the crew looks it over.
Now they're inside the car. Now they're coming back. Evidently, Ben, it's something on the ignition maybe, or carburation.
Evidently the car stalled and just won't start. That looked like it might have been some... Jack Arute is there. Jack, what's going on down there?
Benny, believe it or not, the accelerator is stuck. It hangs up as he goes into the corners. You can see his brother Ernie Elliott working down by the throttle linkage. They are trying to loosen it up. That is definitely something you don't want to have happen to you when you've got 7 turns on a road course, especially at turn 5 where you're hurtling in there at 170. They've tried to fix it, but this is costly for the Coors Melling team.
So Bill Elliott now moves back out onto the racetrack, and here is a replay of the crash that has caused our full course caution. There they are, Richard Petty and Hut Stricklin.
And it looks like they just went in there, Bob, and maybe some oil on the track or something, because both of them simultaneously just went around, and looked like the nose of Richard's car maybe caught the inside guardrail. It didn't look like that they touched each other going in the corner. If so, it happened before they got to that point on the racetrack.
Well, Hut Stricklin, one of those involved, comes to a road course for the first time, and he was asked what he thought about it, and he said after he took his first few laps, it was like driving a rocket ship through a sewage pipe.
I never tried that, so I couldn't.
So the caution is out here, and we have seen a tremendous amount of action on pit road. Now, there is the number 8 car driven by Bobby Hillen, who is shown as the leader of this race. But there sure was a lot of action on pit road, and that will indicate what we have in store for us this afternoon, both on the track and on pit road. We'll be right back.